Hey guys, welcome back to the Wild Charles Show, wild travel, wild animals. Today I am hanging, Today I am hanging out with Rebecca Jaramillo at the Glen Helen Raptor Rescue. Not like velociraptors, but owls and birds of prey, right?
That's right, yeah.
And we got an owl right here, guys. You can take a look here. Tell us about this owl.
So this is Grinnell. Grinnell is a barred owl, and barred owls are found all over Ohio in the swampy, marshy, wetland sort of habitats, just like we have right here in Glen Helen. And Grinnell is one of our permanent residence avian ambassadors. Okay,
that sounds like really like you're an ambassador. Wow, get the red carpet out for you. So did she come from like nearby here? Or was she? I know a lot of the owls here are like wounded. Did she come in from somebody bring her here? How did she get here?
Yeah, so Grinnell actually came in as a young bird. She came in as a nestling in a big windstorm like we've had here this summer. We had a nest that came down. She and some of her siblings came down. Unfortunately, she was at
she's not very old.
No, well, she's older now.
Okay.
She is full grown now. She's
okay.
She came in quite a number of years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So she came in as a young bird. She was at the bottom of the pile and had some head injuries, so some head trauma, and she needed a lot of help.
When the nest fell from the
right.
tree. Okay.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I guess if they can't fly, they put their nest. Where do they nest? Are they nest really high up, or is it kind of like in the middle of the tree? How far would she have fallen?
So she could have fallen from quite a big distance. I've seen barred owl nests as high as 40, 50 feet up a tree. They're cavity nesters, so they're going to go wherever they can find a good cavity.
And when she fell, how old was she? Was she like?
She was just a couple weeks old. So she was like a cotton ball with eyes.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
Rebecca is taking us around the Raptor Rescue, and she's going to tell us about this guy right here.
Yeah, so this is Nova. Nova is one of our other educational ambassadors. We have about 30 on site at the Raptor Center, and Nova is our smallest owl. She is full grown at just about 6 inches tall. She's a northern saw-whet owl, and believe it or not, she's here because of a car collision. She was hit by a car which broke her wing, and unfortunately we were not able to fix the wing to the point where she could be released. So she stays here with us and is one of our great educational ambassadors.
So is she able to fly with her wing now, or she can't really fly?
She has limited flight, yeah. So she can fly small distances. It's more of a hop and glide and run. So she wouldn't be able to successfully hunt in the wild, but she can move around her enclosure and does just great here.
And how old is she?
So Nova came into us in 2013. She was an adult already, so we don't really know how old she is, but our guess is she was probably about a year or two old when she came into us.
About a year or two old.
Oh, where'd she go? There she just flew down there, guys. This owl is just the cutest owl in the world. I want to take this owl home. So cute. So speaking of that, you guys take care of owls. Like, how much work is it to take care of this little guy?
So, you know, each owl, each species, and each individual has their own specific needs. She's not too difficult because she is pretty small, but as you can see, she is pretty energetic. She's not one of our birds that we handle for programs because of her size, but she requires her own specific diet and daily care plan, just like all the rest do.
So tell us about this guy.
So this is Louie. Louie is one of our 2 barn owls, and Louie is our male. He's actually got an interesting story. He was bred at the World Bird Sanctuary in St. Louis, and he was bred specifically to be an educational ambassador. So barn owls, unfortunately, their populations are in decline due to habitat loss. And so his job, ever since he's been a tiny little bird, has been to teach people about habitat conservation. And so we teach about 12,000 people every year in both on-site and off-site programs. We will go to schools, fairs, nursing homes, scout programs, just about any sort of educational program.
So Louie, you're famous.
He is famous. He's one of our most used ambassadors.
Owl. Lifestyles of celebrity owls right here, guys.
That's Lil, and Lil is Louie's mate. She's our female barn owl.
And she can't stay in one spot, guys.
She likes to fly. Unlike Louie, she did come out of the wild. She was hit by a car and it broke her leg. Unfortunately, that leg never did set properly for her to be able to hunt on her own. And so she stays in here, and she's one of our on-site ambassadors.
Very cool.
These guys have a lot of personality, but they're really quite gentle birds and are very specialized in hunting meadow voles. So they're friends of the farmers all over.
These guys, these guys remind me of the Harry Potter owls.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, ever since Harry Potter started out
Do
being...
they deliver letters?
They don't. They don't, unfortunately. But they have enjoyed quite a bit of celebrity from Harry Potter. So this is Helen. Helen is our red-tailed hawk. She's one of our educational ambassadors, and she's here with a wing injury from a car collision.
Now, can we still see this? Is there any like change in the wing now, or you can't tell really? But
There's a very slight droop that you can see in that left wing. She's able to fly around her enclosure just fine, but she would not be able to have sustained flight for real hunting in the wild.
okay. So she's here for life.
Correct.
Now I know some of your owls and your hawks, they go back into the wild too, right?
Right, so our rehab birds, we try and get them back out into the wild. Once they move up to our display enclosures, that means they're here permanently. Our rehab is all done off-site so that they don't get used to seeing people and don't associate people with their food or being in the wild.
Yeah, great. Cool. And this is her mate.
That's her mate, that's Will. Will is quite a
Will.
bit younger. And he's also here from a car collision injury, but it affected his leg.
So they also got bald eagles here, guys. National bird. Tell us about these guys.
Yeah, these are our two male bald eagles. We've got Luke over there on the right and Graham on the left. These guys are both from right here in Ohio. Graham was hit by a car, and Luke has a wing amputation from a high tension wire from a cell phone tower.
From a so it like hit the cell phone tower?
Right, he flew through the steel cable that was supporting the cell phone tower, and it amputated the end of his wing.
Oh, right. He took it right off.
Right.
Oh, you don't think about that.
Yeah, we get quite a few wire collision birds every year as well.
Vultures. All right, guys, we got some really, really cool vultures back here, guys. It's almost Halloween, so this is kind of the creepy, little bit. Are vultures creepy?
You know, vultures seem creepy, but they're actually really, really cool, the birds. They're very intelligent, and they get a bad rap.
So where all of these vultures come from? Are they like, how did they get here?
So all three of these guys are from road collisions. We have the two with the red heads are turkey vultures, and the one with the silver head is a black vulture. These guys get hit by cars a lot.
Oh, there's a guy with the silver head right there.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
black
Woof.
vulture?
Yep, he's Woof. He's a black vulture, and the other two are turkey vultures. That's Tag and Warren.
Turkey vultures. And they've all been hit by cars, guys. And I wondered about this because I actually wondered, like, how do, like, vultures not get hit by cars? Because they're always eating dead things right on the road.
Right.
And luckily, I've never hit a vulture. I've never even hit a bird. But I would think that, like, it's dangerous being a vulture.
Right, it sure is. They're big birds, and it takes them a little while to get up, get off the road, especially in the mornings when it's cold out. And people don't always slow down for them, unfortunately.
And so, how old are these vultures? I mean, are they all the same age? Are they...
Tag is the oldest. She's our female turkey vulture. Vultures live quite a bit longer than all the rest of the birds that we have here at the Raptor Center. They can live 20, 30, 40 years even.
Vultures can live 30 years?
Yeah, they sure can.
They eat dead things all the time and then they don't die. See, they are
That's
kind of
right.
creepy.
They're amazing. They're great birds. So there's Woof down there at the bottom. He's that black vulture with the silver head. He's a little bit smaller than the two turkey vultures. And then our two turkey vultures, there's the male right there, that's Warren, and there's Tag running off to the corner. These guys, even though they're not technically raptors, they're more closely related to storks. Because they have many of the same care requirements as the rest of the raptors, we go ahead and take care of these guys too.
And this is their lunch.
That's what they got today. These guys will eat the scraps from all the rest of the enclosures. So in the morning when we clean up from everybody else's dinner, the turkey vultures and the black vulture get to eat everybody's leftovers.
What kind of fish is that?
I think it's a bass. or a carp. Unfortunately, I'm not a fish expert.
carp. I'm holding an owl. Let's hold on to that. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
There he goes. Now he's looking right at me. He's like, look at the camera. This guy is super light. He's about 2 ounces. And he's looking at me again. Owl, stare down. So tell us about this little guy right here.
Yeah, so this is Ollie. Ollie is our eastern screech owl. He's one of 3. He's our gray-faced screech owl. And he's here because of a toe injury, believe it or
A
not.
toe injury.
Yeah.
You stubbed your toe?
He lost 2 of his toes. He got caught up in a volleyball net, and it cut off the
Volleyball
circulation
net.
to his toes. Yeah. So he's been here ever since.
Volleyball's a dangerous sport for owls.
Apparently so, yeah.
So you've been here for 2 years?
Yes.
2 years. And he is super cute, guys. So I'm adopting this owl. And tell us about how you adopt owls and how people out watching this can adopt an owl and help an owl. Oh, he flew away!
There he goes. So all of our birds, all of our educational ambassadors are available for an adoption. Now it's a symbolic adoption. You don't get to take him home, unfortunately.
He doesn't get to fly home and deliver the letters.
He doesn't, no.
How am I supposed to get the letters
I
then?
don't know. You'll have to come here to pick him up. But the adoption, it's a $100 adoption, and it's for a year long, and it allows us to provide their food, their medicine, their enclosures, any veterinary care they need, pretty much anything they need to be happy, spoiled birds.
Cool, very cool. Yeah, guys. Once again, this is Glen Helen Raptor Rescue. You guys got a website too, right?
We do, absolutely. glenhelen.org, and just click on the Raptor tab.
And besides the Raptor Rescue, there's like all this like land around here too, right? There's just like a whole preserve around here that you guys can come out and check out. This is in Yellow Springs, Ohio.
Absolutely. Come on out, visit us. It's free. We're open every single day of the year.
Well, thanks for showing us around. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Thank you.